I hate to break the news to you, but real estate transactions are falling apart at an alarming rate. Hey guys, it's Jerry McManus with Keller, and I'm here to be able to help steer you clear of this landmine that's going on in today's real estate market. That landmine is this. Quite a number of real estate transactions are falling apart, and they're all falling apart because of home inspection issues. Now, it's very interesting because you as a seller, you want to avoid this, and you want to be able to, as Don Knotts used to like to say, you got to nip it in the bud. So the important thing is that here you are, you have a house that's 15, 20, 25, 30 years old, and we know that you're trying to sell a used house. Now, from what level or another, a lot of people through those years, they make upgrades, but the reality is they haven't made all the upgrades at once and recently at that. So my advice to you as a potential home seller is to do something that is almost unbelievable. And that is to take the steps to have a home inspection done before you go on the market and be able to cure or fix those things that need to be fixed now. The average home inspection, you're looking at about $600 or $700. But the reality is a lot of times when people come onto the market, they have a place that they're looking to go. They're being transferred, they're downsizing, they got real plans that they have to do. And one of the biggest things that people do is that when they go and they put their house under contract, with this deferred maintenance, people almost get buyer's remorse. And there winds up being this taste in people's mouth that they think they're buying a lemon. And the reality is that they don't necessarily have to do that. And a good way to avoid that is it's a two-step approach. One is, like we talked about, having your home inspection done ahead of time so that we can go in there, we can bring in a home inspection professional to be able to diagnose the things that need to get fixed right away in your house. Think about electrical defects. You had Uncle Louie come in and you had him install a couple outlets. Well, the reality is Uncle Louie, by the grace of God, did not burn down your home. That doesn't mean he did it correctly. This is the same thing that has to do with plumbing. How about your roof? How old is your roof? By having a home inspection ahead of time, you could fix these things so that they're not a problem when you go to sell the house. And that's an important thing for us to be able to understand, because whether it's a leaky roof, whether it's defective electric, whether it's leaking plumbing, these are things that you would want to have fixed anyhow and that are in the process of destroying your home. So you do want to take care of those things and not leave those problems for the person who wants to buy your house. The thing that goes with that is that now you're going to hire, whether it's an electrician, a plumber, whatever. They're going to come out and they're going to do those fixes that are necessary for you to be able to pass the next home inspection. And what you're going to do is, with the home inspection report that you have already generated, that you are also going to marry that to the receipts of all the work that was done on your house before you bring the house on the market. One of the other things that's very important about that is that a lot of times you can't get people to do work when you want to get them to do the work. I know that sounds amazing, but imagine this. You have serious electrical defects that need to be cured. The reality is that most electricians in our area are 3, 4, 5 weeks out. So this is going to be able to present itself as a new problem, you not being able to settle on time. And like I said a little bit earlier on in this video, is that people generally have time frames that they want to achieve their goal. This is going to help you to be able to achieve your goals in a timely manner. That's why you want to do this stuff ahead of time. Some people say that, you know what, I don't want to go ahead and spend a lot of money ahead of time. Well, the reality is that the person that you're looking to buy your house, so try to get both top dollar and for them to be able to fix the defects, it's just flat out not going to happen. The buyer that's out there now in this balanced market isn't going to feel compelled to be able to fix the house with the defects that are there now, unless it's priced extremely attractively. But that's why I usually advise my clients to take care of it ahead of time so that you can get top dollar for your house. So that's my advice today. Don't forget to hit that like button, the subscribe button, the notification bell so that we can stay in touch. And as always, my information's in the end screen. Stay tuned and look forward to seeing you again on the next video. Hey guys, don't forget to hit the subscribe button and notification bell. This way we can stay connected. Here's my contact information should you have any questions. Otherwise, I'll see you in the next video.